Because one client was like, yeah, we're living on rice and beans. We don't have any money. And I was like, how is that even possible? You have $8 million of real estate here. I don't, no, I refuse this answer.
Something's wrong. Yeah.
Something's busted. And so I was like, walk me through your real estate. And so they start talking to me about it, and it becomes clear just how many like question marks they have. Okay, what are you paying in insurance? I don't really know. Okay,
Oh,
what are you
wow.
earning in rents? I don't really know. Who's your property manager? He's this guy, he's great. I'm like, this sounds awful.
Yeah.
Like,
They just
sounds
get inherited or
awful.
something. They
Oh, they
weren't part
bought
of
it
it.
back in they bought it back in the 70s, and the rents just didn't even remotely keep up with the inflation. And so then I said, okay, I realized almost everyone in the area is running at like a 2% to a negative 5% cash flow when you get into the math. And I was
Yeah.
like, there's a solution out there for someone who just does 1031s into single family, right? And so I spent the
Yeah.
next couple of years trying to crack that. And that's what Bedrock is. We do single family 1031s. And that's been the next 6 or 7 years, is just trying to whack-a-mole all the problems that come up when you decide to attack that. There's a lot. Yeah, so we would be what you would call an exit strategy. And
Right.
so you would be saying, hey, let's sell your property, and then you need to 1031 into another property. There's just better cash flow. Like the simplest example I could give to anybody is like the 1% rule. That's like
Yeah.
the oldest real estate investing rule there is
Is it?
because the values have just decoupled in that market because people who are buying have infinite money and the people who are renting still have two jobs or three jobs, right?
Makes, yeah.
They completely decoupled. And so what that person could do with that $2 million asset is they could sell it. They could go buy 8 properties in Oklahoma City for 225, $250,000 a pop. Those $250,000 properties will rent for 1,800, 1,900. And so we
Mhm.
immediately go from like 4,000 gross rent to 16,000 gross rent. They
Yeah.
can still step up in basis to their kids, but it's like, hey, rice and beans lady with $8 million worth of real estate, let's
Move
triple
it.
your cash flow. And yes, I know there will be more hassles with 8 properties, but we can deal with all of that.
You're not paying attention.
$16,000. And that's the crazy thing is now you don't have to deal with the property. We're going to keep your books. We're going to get you tax ready
That's
docs.
cool.
We're going to reset the depreciation table. Like, and $16,000 a month, I'm going to be honest, covers a myriad of sins. Like you can do all sorts of things with 16 grand a month and still end up net cash flow positive. If you enjoyed that clip, it's actually just a small piece of a long clip. If you're interested in watching the full thing, click on the link below.